Hi, I want to show you something today. I want to ask you a question. How good is your memory? And by that I mean, are you pretty good at going back in time, like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? We all can do that and have a pretty good idea of memory of what happened. You can go back to your childhood and remember things. But how accurate are we? That's a concern I've always had, and because I'm a little bit crazy in that way, I like to be accurate, and I fail many times in being accurate. Even with my paintings, I get into details, and once it's done, I can still see I should have spent more time on this and that. But anyway, in the early 80s, I decided to write down what happened that particular day. And then I wrote down the next day. Then I faded away from that. I picked it up again, I don't know, I'm guessing 2 months later. I decided to write again because I think something happened a particular day and I wanted to remember who was there, what had happened, and so on. And eventually that came and went. Then there was a time where I actually kept it going for a while and I trashed the whole thing. But in '89, I decided to really be serious about keeping track of every day. Because mainly I did not want to deal with somebody telling me, I think you were this, I think you were over at whatever, and I don't want to be with this foggy thing. Maybe, wait a minute, no, was it? No, it wasn't. Maybe, maybes and I thinks and all those. I didn't want that. So I decided to write it all down. And that was in '89 when I decided to write it every day. And I was 36 years old at the time. I'm 73 now. And here it is. 37 years of writing everything. Boring, exciting, dramas, sad, happy. It doesn't matter. It's just what happened that day. I don't know. It's just something I've gotten into, and as obsessed I am with about being creative and creating artwork, and this is another passion I have. Actually, this passion has become an addiction because if I miss one day, that very next day I have to stop everything and remember what happened. Okay, it's still fresh. Okay, this and that went down. Okay, so it's good. Now, I write down anything. If I go to the supermarket, I write that down. If I spoke to someone, I might write that down. It's not overkill detail, but there's a lot in there. So I went from writing, here's one book, like this, which now it's going to take me some time to see what I wrote. I can make it out pretty much once I get my cataracts fixed. So, blue pen. And down to later on, let me see, how does this look here? This is February 1992. Yeah, so I switched pen. This is a ink pen. And here's a name. I just spotted a name I haven't thought of in a long time. So when I was putting this together, I came across this that I did not know I had. This is July 1981. This span of 2 weeks. That was really a movie script. This is a movie script. What went on here? This is a show I had in Merida, Mexico, in the Yucatan. The preparation for that art show, the packing of that art show, doing the art show, race back to Miami, pack up quickly. I think we had less than a week to get ready to go to Saint-Tropez for 2.5 months. So that's what happened in this 2 week span. And it ends, and the story ends here if you happen to know the Riviera, and it ends in Villefranche, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that's what's here. 37 years of maybe blah blah blah. My daughter's birth is in here. Arguments are in here, joyful parties, commissions, meeting people, travels. It's just all here. It's not anything out of the ordinary than most people. It's just that it's all written down, that's all. For whatever, I mean, for me, it's a big deal. And my family was, like I said, my family sometimes will ask me, look up this or that. Here it is. Anyway, I thought you might find that interesting more than talking about artwork, which is coming up in the next day or two, probably 2 more days. And I've got something happening there. Until then, thanks for listening. I hope it wasn't too rambling and too boring, but I just thought it might be something of interest. Stay well. Catch you next time. Bye.